Peace. What up, y'all? So, I kind of got a question for you guys. Do you think I'm in the wrong? My homeboy asked me a question about a conversation he had with his girl. This girl wanted to do something with him, and the way he responded, she was in her feelings about it. So, when he asked me the question or whatever, about the shit or whatever, I told him that, it was in the way he said it. However, despite the way he said it, if his girl knew him, she would know that that was not his intent, the way he said things. So for her to be in her feelings about the situation tells me that there's something bigger going on. Now the part I'm asking if I'm wrong about is, well, I don't think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna let y'all discuss it with me. The part I think that I want to know if I'm wrong about is when she called him up and they began kind of arguing. And I'm thinking after I apologized and said I was wrong and what my intentions were, and you still griping on about it, I would have hung the fuck up. I would have hung the fuck up on that bitch. Because I already apologized. I already addressed what my intentions was, and you still in your feelings about what was said. Which means there's a bigger red flag here. She, in my opinion, I think she might be messing with somebody else. And after I hang the fuck up, I'm done with the conversation. But I'm also thinking if I hang the fuck up, and I'm thinking back to that conversation, that why did this become a thing? I'm thinking I might have to charge her to the gang. Because why are we arguing about this? I told you what my intentions was. I even apologized for why it got out of, why I responded the way I did, and it wasn't my intention to do that. This is how I meant it, and that was my bad. So that should have been the end of it. We should have been on Happy Street, and we should be able to do things going forward. But for you to keep on harping on things, I think you're seeing somebody else, and you are creating these fake ass arguments to break us up, to make me mad enough to dump you. And I don't got no issues with dumping a bitch. One time I was hanging out with a broad months ago, and she wanted to we hung out later that night, and then the next day we were supposed to be hanging out, and I had sent her a gift. I like sending gifts, memes and stuff like that. I like sending those type of things. I think they're funny, and I wanted us to laugh. So I sent her to her, and the fact that she blew up and it was a red flag, and she was she canceled the events, and I'm all right, maybe next time. And I had left a question mark, and then she was nah, because da 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 da, and I'm that's not even me in the picture. She thought I was the person in the picture that I sent. I sent the picture because it illustrated something I wanted to do to her, and she thought it was me in the picture. And I'm nah, if you want out, just say you want out. I don't got time to be playing these games. Just say you want out. It never worked out, but I don't be having time to play these games with these broads. I'm too old for this shit, and I recognize patterns. So my question to y'all is, do y'all think I'm in the wrong for wanting to dump a bitch, and not argue with her about the stupidest of fucking things that should have been resolved when I apologized and said that it wasn't my intention? What do y'all think?